Hey guys, just wanted to share a quick thought as I have been thinking more about the sermon from Sunday. Another thought came to my mind, and again, just wanted to share that with you guys. I think back to the Israelites in the Exodus and how they were in the desert for 40 years, really relying on God and His provision throughout all of those 40 years. Now, I can imagine that as a nation who had been enslaved for 400 years, the idea of the Sabbath and having it mandatorily be established that somebody has to rest one day could have been an outlandish thought to them, right? They're kind of in survival mode. They want to be working every day of the week to make sure that they have food on their table. They're in the desert. They need all the time that they have. And yet God is very adamant about leading them to the Sabbath. They stop, they cease as the Lord commanded them. And what the thought that came to my mind was that in God commanding the Israelites to stop and leading them into a season of resting, a day of replenishment, God is also promising that He's going to provide for His people even though they are resting that one day. And I think of us now as we're in this season of stopping, in this season of replenishment, in this season of ceasing, whether we like it or not, God has led us into a place where there's a lot of stopping. And yet, along with God bringing us to this desert, if you will, this Sabbath, if you will, this stopping, if you will, God is also bringing a promise that He's going to provide for us throughout this time as He did for the Israelites. Our impulse might be to stay busy, stay active, do all that we can do, and yet God is very clearly telling us this is a time where you need to stop, you need to slow down, let me handle things. And along with God's bringing this season of Sabbath into our life, He's also bringing a promise that He will provide for us as He did for the Israelites for 40 years in the desert, providing manna and providing quail. I hope that's an encouragement for you guys, that it would help still some of the anxieties in our hearts about how the Lord will provide for us. Be sure that He will.